He doesn't go where he's not called.
I'm human, but I'm comfortable with me. I'm capable, got everything that I need. I'm focusing and living out my dreams.
What's up, guys? It's Paige Nicole. We're back with another video. I know you guys see that I'm in a whole new setting, but I'm better and I'm back. So with this video, I will be talking about why churches bring up the devil so many times. And I know this might seem like crazy to you, like what, a lot of churches don't really do that, but a lot of churches do, and they do it like without even knowing. So before we hop into this video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below if you are new. If you're old, just hit the like button. And let's just hop into the video. I have been procrastinating doing videos because I felt like no one would like listen to me, or just like, I don't know, I just felt like people just wouldn't listen to me, and I would get like a lot of backlash for videos. Like, that's how I felt. So that's why like I haven't like really did any videos lately. But I am back because I got this talk from one of my mentors, and she really helped me, because she was like, no, do the videos. Like, that's the fear that the devil will put in you, that no one will listen to you, or this and that. But let's get to the topic of the video. Why churches use the devil so much. The church that I attend now is more based on like what needs to be said in the churches, basically like what needs to be said in the church house, like things that's going on today, why people do this and that. Like, it's just so much stuff that it's amazing. And with the churches that I've been to, it's like they'll say God will do this for you and do this for you, which he will. Like, I truly believe that, which he honestly will. But okay, the devil is like an Uber. So when we say like the devil been trying me today, like stuff like that, he's coming to you. He doesn't go where he's not called. And that's one thing that I've started to learn. Stop saying the devil this. Like, okay, say if you're in church and the mic messes up, the first thing that people will say is, oh, the devil trying to stop us from praising God, which he is totally not. Because for one, you're in church where God is, and stuff happens, life happens all the time. And I think that's one thing that churches have, I guess, steered away from, because even like with the sermons that I've heard before that I went to this church, they were like feel-good sermons. And of course, we all want to feel good about, certain things. And it's like, at a point, you only start going to church to like hear those feel-good sermons, and it's not supposed to be like that. Like, the thing about churches, yeah, we all have battles, we all go through stuff, but at the same time, you have to learn how to balance that, because you can't be talking about God and not saying what he wants you to say, but overpowering it with feel-good sermons. Like, I understand, like churches who do that all the time, but at some point, like, it gets tiring. And I know this video may be like a slap in the face of some people, but I'm just saying like what I feel. And before I had stopped going to my old church, it's like I didn't want to go to church anymore. I mean, I just like didn't really want to go. Like I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know. Well, I mean, I know why. Okay, like with this, the new church that I go to, the lady who was preaching, she was talking about like this generation and like today's generation, you know, like stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt some type of way when she was talking about it, but it's true. And that's another thing I want to talk about too. Churches don't, like, a lot of churches these days do not tell the truth, and that's one thing that needs to start happening, because some churches that I've been to, they're like they sugarcoat it. And with this church, they do not sugarcoat anything. And I love that about them. Like they make sure like you're like on point with what you're doing. Like they don't sugarcoat anything. Like they're gonna tell you if you're wrong, all of that. But at that same time, they're gonna let you know, like, okay, we're here for you. Like it's not, you don't always get those feel good sermons. Like they know how to insert them, but like not overpower it with everything else. So it's mostly about the truth and just learning about different things that you need to know. So I mean, it's just a lot of things that has happened these past few weeks, and I'm actually happy for it. Like I'm actually really excited for this new chapter. I mean, I wouldn't call it a chapter, but I'm really excited for like what's about to happen. Okay, this is one thing that I've noticed about a lot of churches: the youth ministry. A lot of people will say the youth ministry is dying, the kids aren't coming anymore, which I totally understand, because I mean, I'm a young adult. So the thing about that is, for one, the churches don't allow the youth to do anything if it's not the usher board, praise and worship. Like if you're not a praise and worship leader, praise dancing, like any of that, then you're not doing anything else. The church that I go to now, for the month of February, Black History Month, they did this whole museum for the kids, and every child participated in it, and it was so amazing. Like it was like this museum filled with Black history stuff and things that we all need to know about Black history. And like they even had like the older things from the church. Like they incorporated the church into it. So it was awesome. And that's one thing like I really feel that churches need to start doing. And like they have a separate church for the children. Like they have children's church, and then they have the adult church. And it's like a lot of churches, they'll say, oh, well, they do this, they do that. But to them, you have to like really listen. And the church I go to now, like they really, really involve their children. And I love that about them. Like they don't leave out not one person. Like it's just so real. And I don't think I've ever been somewhere like that before. Which, I mean, the churches I've been to, they were amazing. But it's just a time, it comes to a point where you feel a need to grow. And a lot of churches, they don't like it when people leave. Or they don't like it when someone says, oh, I feel like it's time for me to leave so I can grow some more. Which, I mean, my thing is, a church shouldn't get mad if that person leaves so they can grow in their spiritual life. Like it's up to them what they want to do, not to you. But I mean, people, that's how churches are. It's crazy. I know you guys have seen like a lot of people like speak in tongues and this and that, and even myself, I don't see it anymore, but the churches I used to go to, like they used to do it all the time. And I used to always wonder, like, what are they saying or like can like my whole thing was I used to always wonder like what are they saying? And in the Bible, I'm going to put the screenshot right here. In the Bible, it says if you don't have a translator, if you don't have one or two translators, I think it's one or two or three more translators. The entire I don't know if I'm quoting this correctly, but like I said, I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see for yourselves. It's in the Bible. It's in 1 Corinthians. It says if there are not 2 to 3 translators, the whole church should stay silent. But that just like it really like blew my mind when I read it, because I was like, oh my god, like it be so many people speaking in tongues, and I used to always be like, what are they saying? Like, can somebody interpret this? And I was just like blown away, because I was like, wow, I never even like really paid attention to that, because like it's like you'll be so engulfed with just how like church just is, and you're like you just go with the flow, like you don't even really notice it. But yeah, so I had told myself that like if I ever heard someone talking in tongues, like I would ask them like what did they say. But I feel like if I did, they would be like, oh, I can't tell you because this and that, or just someone wouldn't even know. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think I have rambled enough. I don't know if I'm going to get like negative backlash from it or what, but I think that was like the most thing that like I was afraid of to do this video, because I was like, I don't want to get any negative backlash. But I mean, I'm just speaking the truth, and that's all that matters. So I don't need to really listen to what people are saying. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you are new here. And I'm Asia Nicole, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.